Okay, joining us here on Real Agriculture now, we have Irwin Hanley of SaskFlax. And Irwin, the flax industry in Western Canada over the last few years has invested quite a few resources into agronomic research and agronomic guidelines for growers. And yet I think when many growers think of flax, it still comes down to the end of the year and residue management, the straw side of things. What are grower organizations like SaskFlax and the industry doing to address that residue question?
Right. No, excellent question, and certainly it's come to the forefront for us. It's come to the forefront for one reason. We started doing a grower survey at oilseed meetings this past year, and two things came out of those meetings. Yield and straw management were sort of the top two things that growers are looking for. And straw management is certainly they're more concerned about, because straw tends to be the drawback for some producers to grow flax. There are some uses for straw, but unfortunately the markets are small, and there's not a whole lot of economic value there for producers to deal with the straw. So certainly what we're looking for is a plant that is determinate. So if we have a 100-day plant, it matures, it's ripe, just kind of sort of like wheat, and where a producer can go in there and actually put the whole plant through the combine, chop the straw, and we know that straw actually is very fibrous and it's very good for the soil in terms of organic matter. So, but going forward, genetically, we got to look at ways to see if we can deal with the straw within the plant. But that's a ways away. But something that certainly that we realize that we need to maybe start focusing on and see what we can do.
So making not necessarily weaker straw, but straw that decomposes would be a
priority. It's very tough. You don't want to make a weaker straw, because flax, if you make weaker straw, that flax will lodge. It'll go over, yeah. So yeah, it's within the plant and trying to identify exactly how you can still maintain a strong standing plant, but have a straw that's actually manageable and be able to chop.
So is this something that's feasible, or that do we have the breeding program even that could do this?
Oh, I think through the Crop Development Center we have identified this with Dr. Helen Booker, that this is something that needs to be on the radar screen. It should be an objective now, because it's, as I said, we're starting to hear from producers that it's a deterrent from them putting flax acres in, and second of all, burning flax, yeah, you can do it, but it's not necessarily the best thing for the environment. And regulations, when you close by a city, people don't like you burning straw because of the smoke and that. So you got to be very careful.
That won't become any easier.
No, it won't become any easier. No, definitely.
You mentioned the market for the fiber. That's been talked about for decades.
Yeah.
Is this kind of a move to say we've maybe given up on that, or
yeah? SaskFlax spent a lot of time and some dollars looking at the fiber industry, and just when you thought there was potential, then there wasn't. And the markets are low margin markets, and in my mind it's still mostly just for low quality paper and that. And like I said, by the time you deal with the straw in the field, transport the straw, get it to market, the margins just aren't there for the producer.
Okay. So overall now this, I guess, a concerted effort now into addressing the straw issue.
Yeah, I think in the field at harvest time is where we got to focus on. That's where we think the best bang for the buck is.
All right. Thanks for your time,
Good.
Ron.
Thank you.